it's Mare, and today we are finally taking care of this messy Onewe binder. Um, First off, I just want to apologize that there was no video last week. I thought Twice's album would be in Target, so I thought that it was going to be an unboxing video week. Turns out it doesn't go into the stores until next week, so I didn't have this video filmed, even though I said I was going to pre-film it. I just didn't. And then I got busy and I didn't have time. So now I have time. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go more into detail about my collection as we go, but honestly, there's so much to do. I might as well start doing while yapping instead of yapping and then we still have work to do. Also, sorry about the odd lighting. It's cloudy again, so it's not looking good. We have a A4 binder. I love the way it looks so much. It's so dark right here. I'm so sorry. I bought this A4 binder because I wanted to be able to have a 10 pocket page because hello, these look stunning. I originally had my 1 week collection start out in a, where's the, I think meowcafe has changed it so like this flap isn't here, but I really am not the biggest fan of it. I don't like it, but I think their new pages don't have this flap. At the time, this was all that they had when I bought this. I bought these pages like so long ago, by the way. But my 1 week, I hated the binder being in a look, the middle pocket is kind of tight. I didn't like the way that 5 members look in a 9 pocket. It's unappealing. I don't like having so much space left over. So for a long time, I was just really unhappy with the way my 1 week collection looked. And then I found 6 pocket pages, and honestly, those were really nice. So I had moved them over to a 6 pocket page because that just meant only one. I really hate this. Can I like break it? No, I shouldn't. let me just break the binder page, please. I really liked it as a 6 page layout. There was only one blank spot. It looked really nice, and it was hard to fit larger inclusions, so I grew to not really enjoy it as well too much. But then when like a 10 pocket page, when I got wind of that, I was like, I need that because this just looks so much better seeing everybody. Like usually 1 week, I mean, this probably won't work if they like ever switch it up, but 1 week, every comeback, they do 2 sets of photo. Is that, maybe I should stop lying because the newest one has 3 photo cards per member. But this just looks so much nicer. Okay, meowcafe, I really don't like the little top flap, but I'm almost 100% certain that those are gone. I'm almost positive I have enough pages here. Well, I did at the time of ordering. I'm not too sure now. Honestly, these pockets aren't really the worst things I've owned. They look really nice. I just wasn't a fan that the top row is pushed up and the bottom row is pushed down. I like them to be evenly spaced. I don't really like this gap right here. I prefer this smaller one. It looks more like a standard traditional binder page. It's really very nitpicky, but it's my collection. If I'm gonna look at it, I'm kind of want to enjoy it a lot more. And then these rings, I think it's more the binder because I think I have the same problem when it comes to the meowcafe pages. But the rings, oh my gosh, I'm all flipped around. The rings kind of are very snug. It's hard to like flip them, like they get stuck on the rings. And I really think it's just the binder per se. It was so hard to find this binder, by the way. Now you could literally just go to meowcafe for anything that you need binder related. I wish I would have just like held out a little bit longer. Oh my gosh, yeah, this middle pocket is so stiff. Um, the top one doesn't feel that stiff, but this middle one is rough to get in. And that was kind of the problem for these. Like, it's not hard to get in, but the pockets are so deep as well. So I don't know, it was really, these aren't the worst pages. They just weren't my absolute favorite. So now we're moving up into the Meow Cafe, which I've had these for honestly an embarrassingly amount of time, like 5 months maybe. 5 months? I don't know. I don't even remember when I ordered these, but I remember ordering them and being so happy and excited for getting them, but that's all right. Another thing that I didn't really enjoy about this binder is that it's hard to store large inclusions. I tried to be a large inclusion collectionist, but it is rough out here. I really enjoyed the inclusions in a standard binder a lot better. The pockets in there, they work so well. The pockets that I have for these ones, the only ones that I have from Meow Cafe are 2 pocket pages. The other ones are from like what I originally ordered. Okay, never mind. This one is also a little tight. The pockets here, I don't have fillers. They'll probably look nicer with cardstock fillers and just being like taped down with some photo corners, but they slip and slide around. I'll show you when we get to, I'll do larger inclusions last. This is probably like the easiest thing I could do, so we'll stick to this. Now we are moving on to Memory Illusion. They're gorgeous. I don't think I'm gonna get a Meow Cafe binder. I feel like that would just be too excessive at this point. I'm thinking I'm just gonna stick with this one for now. It's honestly like too much of a waste to keep buying binders, because now I have an extra like A5 wide binder, and I love the A5 wide binder, so I just don't know what to use it for yet. I was gonna use it for my Monster X collection, but then Meow Cafe came out with a 3-inch A5 wide binder, so I bought that. So the one that I was using for Onewe, it's still just hanging out, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. I'll try not to complain about it every single time we're putting Kenkyun's card in there. So yeah, I did, well, look at me, I made fillers for that one. We'll probably keep this how it is just because I actually put a page in there and have the bookmarks down. The large inclusions are really, really difficult to collect. Honestly is already difficult to collect, especially with the Instagram update. I find it to be really challenging. Recently somebody just offered a trade, so that's nice, but it's very rare. It's hard to search for anything new. I kind of took a break during the special album that just came out. I don't even know what that looks like. Usually I order like enough albums to fully collect, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that still. I think it might just be wiser to, oh my gosh, it's like coming out of the sleeve. Oh, I really hope that when I buy a new 10 pocket page from Meow Cafe, the one without the flap, I hope that it doesn't look too different, because look at it. At least like once it's in the binder, I won't be lifting the flap up too much, but I could imagine if you're probably adding stuff in here a lot, it might not look very well. Also, these are totally not aligned one bit, but listen, it was hard, okay? It was hard, but I like how they turned out. I wish that I could see the other side, but the other side isn't like there isn't too much going on. It's just solid colors with the title. I did make fillers to replace these just because I really don't like the look of these, and I've been making fillers for a lot of other like groups, mainly for comebacks. So when I knew I was gonna start with Onewe's binder page, I wanted to be able to get this started. I kind of tried to make them look like the album cover that they came from. I'm so sad because this one has stars. Oh, they're actually a little bit smaller. I thought I really like nailed the size dimension for this, and I never do. They're always a little bit smaller, but I guess I would rather them be smaller than too big, and then I'd have to readjust. But I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, I just find these a lot better. Like, this is fine. There's no right or wrong about fillers and how you do it. I just personally find that I like the look of them a little bit more when they just look nice. Like, if I'm gonna have these blanks in here for a while, I want them to look cute, especially because, like, look, Alter Ego came out, I'm not gonna say so long ago, but it kind of came out a while ago, and they're still missing. So honestly, collecting Onewe for me has either been a hit or miss. They used to be kind of easy to collect, like the older albums. I used to find that I didn't have too much trouble with trades. Every now and then it's a little bit hard, but not too much. But actually the trade that's coming in is Gyuk's umbrella card. I didn't 100%. I don't really care for concept cards. There's units for these, and I have no idea where they are. They might be in the back, to be honest. I didn't know where to put them. When they were in the 9 pocket, it actually worked out for this era that I could do the 5, the cross pattern, and then the unit cards right there. Was there 4 unit cards? I don't know. I think now I'm just making up lies again. But I love that one. Okay. Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. I'm so excited. Onewe is back. I think the rest of this video is just gonna be chatty. I'm so sorry, but I'm a yapper. My friend was actually just complaining about it yesterday. And I'm so sorry. But I love talking. I have nothing of importance to say. I just love the act of it. So we can go ahead and just discuss Onewe. They are recently all reunited as 5 again. Younghoon and Kangkyun just came out of the military, so that's been fun. They've been very active on YouTube Live. I keep missing them though because they're pretty early in the morning. I miss anybody. If any idol's going live, I miss it. But look at that. That just looks so much better compared to those ones. My favorite thing about Onewe's photo cards are the backs. They're super gorgeous, especially if there's doodles on them. I love doodle pages. Same with these. Pretty. I'm a little bit worried though now. I don't know if I have the right amount of pockets, or I don't know if I have the right amount of pages, which I really hope that that's not the case, because I'm gonna be so disappointed in myself that I actually thought I was prepared to do a binder cleanup video. I even like prepped, which was like a wild concept. I had to prep for the prepping video. Like, it's hard work out here doing binders. That was a very woe is me, first world problems, but I cut out some fillers for the 2 pocket and then my 4 pocket pages. I don't know if I have any inclusions that fit the 4 pocket. A lot of their inclusions, actually, yeah, I do. We have these, but oh, I already have. Okay, Well, I thought this was a little bit more unprepared than I actually anticipated, but that's all right. Past me was looking out for me, but I didn't cut out like too much fillers because I didn't know exactly what I was gonna need. So this is honestly perfect, but they have said, Bong Myung said he was just on a radio show and he had said that they went on a trip and everything and that they've been planning new and exciting stuff. And I'm really crossing like everything, praying, wishing on a shooting star, wishing on 11/11, like anything, literally anything that they go on tour, because I've been waiting to see them live for so long. Obviously all of us have, but pretend you didn't see that, okay? Please pretend you didn't see that. I want to see them on tour so badly. It's been a dream since I've been listening to them, and I just know that their music is going to hit so good live. I love concerts, but to hear a band play live, it's just so, it's really nice. Cathartic, maybe that's the right word. I don't know, it's an experience, and I really hope so. I saw Onewe is coming to Arizona, which is where I live, and I'm hoping that that means if Onewe ever tours, maybe they'll come to Arizona too. I'm traveling to wherever they're going. That's a lie. Honestly, I always say that, but I feel like if a group ever just went to the East Coast, I am not going because I'm scared of flying. Maybe that'll be like the way to beat my fear of flying. But honestly, probably not. I don't know. I say that like I'm gonna go wherever, and then I just know that I won't. If it involves flying, I'm so scared. I think like I would be okay to fly, but just thinking about it is like making my hands start feeling clammy and my stomach is turning. So I don't really know like what the act of flying would even look like. I think it's more like I don't have control of the situation, so I don't know. But I also don't feel like I'm a control freak. I don't know. I feel like if something happens like with me, if I get like a little panic or an anxiety attack, like there's nothing to do. You're in this tube in the air. That's it. That's all you got going for you. Am I doing it? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I don't know why it's in this order, but all right. That's fine. So yeah, I'm hoping a tour is on its way. Also new music, I hope. I feel like Onewe's pretty consistent about releasing music anyways, so that's always been nice. And then if they do go on tour, maybe a light stick, that would be cute. I don't even know what their light stick would look like. I love when fans do concepts for what they think a group's light stick could look like. And honestly, half the time they make it better than what the company puts out. But yes, I would love to go to a Onewe concert, witness this live, preferably in Arizona, but I won't be picky, okay? I won't be greedy about it. If they only go to California and I have to drive to California, oh well. I've done that drive so many times, I will live. But yes, I would love to see them in concert, in person. I feel like that would be so much fun. She's so gorgeous. These are so pretty. I really like the meowcafe pockets. Okay, these I don't really know how to display. They're so bulky. I don't think one of these corners would actually fit. Actually, maybe it will, like barely slightly, but just enough to, oh, actually it might. Oh no, I'm gonna need to cut out more. I think I only have enough for, like, for sure, the clear gravity, like, postcards that came into it. Those for sure need a filler behind it. I will definitely have to cut some out. I'm missing Dongmyeong's. That's it, right? Yeah. I found a bunch of stuff, like large inclusions, and half of it's like stuff up for trade and sale, and other stuff is not. Okay, yeah, I have an extra one of this. I did buy Dongmyeong's, but the person either never sent it out or it got lost in the mail. They're a person I trust 100%. I always use their, I always join their goes. So I think it was just a matter of, sorry, I always like turn around when I'm in the middle of talking. I'm pretty sure it just got lost in the mail. So that's all right. It's really hard to find these though. And they're like not my favorite thing because they're just bulky, but it'll be okay. Honestly, these don't look too bad in there. These are photo corners. I got this trick from Carolyn or Onewe. It was so smart because, you know, some large inclusions just really, they're doing too much. They don't fit pockets very well. I mean, kind of meowcafe, between meowcafe and Mandu Deco, there's a lot of versatility now with sleeving, and slowly pockets are starting to also get pretty versatile. So, but before that, there wasn't. You had like the BCW and Ultra Pro, whatever they had, that was it. Or you had to get like very creative about the places that you were buying your supplies from. And to prevent a lot of things from moving around, you'd have to get creative like this, which honestly I think is so smart. I still use this in like all my binders. It just comes in handy. It makes things look nice. You don't have to worry about things flying off or moving around. So it's definitely something I have enjoyed. Also, these are probably not going to be exactly aligned and perfect, but that's okay. So we got one. They are thick, but honestly, they look really nice. Okay, we did it to one. Ugh, actually, I don't really know about this. I think this might be too thick. The staples in it, especially when it's just one, it doesn't feel that awful, but because the spines are right up against each other, it like I could feel them on here, and I feel like they might damage the cards in front of them, which I feel like I don't know if they will, because there's this page, and they're sleeved. I don't know. I feel like I'm being very picky about this, but I do really cherish my Onewe collection. It's like my almost like most favorite. I know I was pushing on it, but honestly, the weight of this binder would also push down on it. I don't know if you can 100% see, but right here, you can see the bumps of the staples. Oh, look, the sun is coming out. So I don't know about these. I'm gonna put them off to the side just because I'm not feeling 100% about them. I don't want to damage my collection. We basically took a detour. I'm so sorry about that. Oh man, I'm so sad that didn't work out though. Yeah, I've kind of always had problems with those ones just because they're so thick. Yeah, I think without the staples, they would be completely fine. I don't care if they're a little bulky, but the staple is really throwing it off. Like I said, I could just take it out if I want to, but I don't really know if I want to. Now we're moving on to one of my favorite photo card sets. I really enjoy this. I actually just traded this one off. Well, I had it as the Studio We, this one, the recording, isn't even, oh, it's not even over here. The Studio We recording 3, I had a duplicate hadn't up for trade, and the person traded me for the Yuck umbrella alter ego photo card. And I saw that this was a high priority card for them, and I didn't know why they didn't ask for it to trade for instead. But I just wanted, I was gonna include it as like a freebie just to trade it and kind of get it out of here, because I don't want to like hold on to cards for so long. And you know, when you just find a hot-end bias, like, I want to share the love. So they actually were interested in just buying it, but since I was already going to give it away to them just as a freebie, I was like, don't even worry about it, girl. So this hot-end is on the way, working through the United States mail. And yeah, I'm going to have to go back. I really wish Pokemarket added Onewe onto there. I don't really know like what the criteria is for adding groups on Pokemarket, or if like eventually they plan on just having everybody. But I really want them to. They have Onus. I know it like, no, they have Onus. Onus is coming to tour. So should Onewe. Blah blah blah. But like, I want them on Pokemarket so badly. I've been enjoying using Pokemarket just a little bit more than Bai. I haven't used Bai in like a hot minute. See, this is what I'm talking about with like the 4 pockets. Like, okay, first of all, this isn't even straight. So like, these fillers look so bad. I did. Should I use the ones that I actually made? Because these kind of look like ass. Oh, but anyways, if it's a 4 pocket, I could do the 4 members, and then poor Gyuk's back here by himself. But at least it's like just one page I'm, you know, using up instead of a whole 2 just for one little thing. But yeah, let's go ahead and redo these. I guess the one thing I don't like about Pokemarket is that they don't have large inclusions, which makes sense because they also, this is like a little bit smaller than the actual pocket, but it looks a lot nicer than the other ones because these actually are straight lines. Pokemarket only ships in like a little container that looks like this, like just this. It only fits photo cards in it, and I kind of wish that they were more like Bai, where they had larger inclusions, but I think they're still new, so maybe eventually they'll work up to having larger inclusions added on the website. But for now, I find it pretty enjoyable, and I've been, oh my gosh, again I put this sideways. I think I have things like perfectly straight, and then I definitely do not. That's my biggest weakness. Everything's always a little crooked. Oh no, it looks so bad. Now I feel like I just wasted my time because it still looks like ass. At least these ones fit nicely. They don't need any, actually they like stick out just a little bit, but they don't need a filler. They don't need to go on a 2 pocket page. Please ignore my cat. I would let him in, but he loves to walk in here, realize that the door is shut, and then he wants to like just go right back out. So I'm not going to let him in just because I know his little trickery. This was a good era. I really enjoyed collecting this era. Aside from not having it completed, I really did enjoy this era a lot. But I think moving forward, I'm probably just going to buy like 1 or 2 albums myself and then join maybe a group order. The problem with group orders though is sometimes like you need to be in fixed slots, and I don't really know about that. Just because if I buy like my own album, what if I pull the members that I claimed? So yeah, and the member that I probably would claim would be Haden, since he's my bias. I don't mind buying all the albums myself, but you run into the risk of an album, not like albums, not being shuffled. So now you have all these extras and like dupes. So it makes it a little hard to like actively collect sometimes. Sometimes you get really good pulls. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything with these. Yeah, it sticks out just a little, but honestly the binder itself is like, it gives enough wiggle room for it to do that. I'm just gonna put in a filler so it actually looks nice. I didn't make any fillers for large inclusions that I'm missing just because I didn't know what, well, I have a rough idea of what I'm missing. I didn't feel like it. I'm gonna be honest. That's what happened. I just didn't feel like it. I think I prefer the fillers more for like photo cards anyways. So let's go ahead. We are approaching an end, although like I said, I do have like a bit of a larger inclusion still. So don't worry about that. We still have a little bit to go, but yes. Anyways, does anybody else find Onewe a little bit hard to collect? The person I'm trading for right now, or that I just recently traded with, actually I think this is the extra hard-in card we just traded for, but she said that it was really hard to find trades as well. Honestly, I agree. I've been finding quite a few people on TikTok though that stand Onewe. Louise, hello. This one, I don't really like the fillers too much for them, but I tried to make it look like the actual, like I said, I want to try to make it look like the album cover, and the album cover is literally the CD on the cover. So I tried to, I don't know why I'm doing that. I tried to make it look like it. It kind of looks nice, but it's not my favorite one. My favorite one for sure is the special album. I really like how this one turned out. There's so many fillers for that one because, well, we weren't prepared. We were in a break. Oh, this is my favorite Yuk photo card. I'm really into the photo card, like the PC like holders for keychains and everything. Honestly, if I went to go see Onewe live, I have no idea who I would bring on a keychain because, like I said, cut into my bias, but there's so many cute photo cards that I don't really know. Like, I would 100% bring this. Also, there's I have this one. Yeah. Oh, here's the units for Alter Ego. This Cotton Pub, I love it so much. His hair looks so gorgeous in it. But honestly, any photo card with like idols wearing glasses, I love. It's like one of my weaknesses. So if anybody wears glasses, I automatically think it's like 10 times prettier. But hello, he is pretty. So anyways, we are gonna go ahead and that. I really thought that we were trading for this. I read the trade message when I was like first waking up, and I was like, oh my gosh, how fun. It's my last Gravity PC that I need. I'm gonna have it completed. And then I like looked back at it and it was this umbrella PC and I was like, oh, it's like not my favorite concept. Like I said earlier, it's not my favorite, but it's in this. Oh no. Oh no, we only have two. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to complete this how I wanted to, which is pretty unfortunate because Gravity has 2 pages. Also, I thought I traded for that sticker a long time ago, and I either did trade for it and it's lost, or I made that up all in my head. But oh man, I think probably, you know what, at the time of Gravity, this was the right number of things. But now we have, you know, Yuk Solo. I have a Pod page. I have that special album to set up for, and we're not even going to be able to set up then. I think I'm just going to set up using the old pocket pages, and then I will go ahead and order some more of the meowcafe ones. Oh my god, let's not get all distracted. Yeah, man, that's so unfortunate. I really thought I was prepared. I swear I bought 2 of these actually. Hold on, I might I'm gonna finish this page, and I think I might be lying. I think I bought 2 because they only come in bundles of 10, which honestly is not my favorite. They're kind of like a good price for the page and everything, but I don't like that you only get 10. I really wanted to get 9 pocket pages from meowcafe. I just think their pages look very clear. They seem pretty thick, like they're not gonna get wavy. I have that problem with my Ultra Pro. Some of my pages, they either look really crisp and flat like these, or they get like the wavy stuff going on, and then it just doesn't look that cute. But for $20, you can get 100 of them, and I really enjoyed that part because for meowcafe, I was looking at it because I'm running out of 9 pocket pages, and I'm like, this is my chance. I'm finally like running out of these pages, and I can order from meowcafe because every time I see people like putting away their photo cards with those pages, it just looks so crisp and clean. I love it, but it's like $16 I think, if I remember correctly, for a 9 pocket page, and you only get 10. I might be lying about that. I forget like the exact quantity, but it's pretty low, or 20 maybe, I don't know. But if I like want to spend $5 more, I could just get 100 of the Ultra Pro. So I don't know, it's like pros and cons because I have a lot of collections that I feel like I'd just probably be wasting more money buying meowcafe 9 pockets than anything. But let me go ahead and see if I actually do have another one of these somewhere. I really can't believe that I just gaslit myself into going on a chase for more pockets, but I don't have them. I was right the first time. I only bought 1 pack of these, and I bought them in August. Let's go ahead and just do this. But like I said, I'm gonna use the old pockets. I'll set this up with the old pockets because like I said, they're not bad. But I would rather keep everything cohesive. And I did check, they don't even have these pockets like in the store anymore. Like I try to go click the item and it gives me the 404 error page. So I'm pretty sure they did take this top part out, and I really hope that too much didn't change. And that they kind of look the same. Like I feel like I don't care too much if like pages don't match each other, but I hope it doesn't look like too big of a change. So yeah. I think it still follows like this layout, so that'll be like the biggest thing, because like I would keep these if it didn't like do that thing, but that's all right. That's all right. I'll go ahead and put in, I knew I should have ordered. I knew I should have ordered like 2 weeks ago. I wanted to order, but I also did look at the 9 pockets on their website, and it's either packs of 10 or 25. I forgot to look at the prices, but I think it's anywhere from like $10 to $15, but I'm guessing that's either the pack of 10 or 25. And yeah, I just don't know. I don't think I care, but I don't think maybe I care too much at the end of the day, because like if I spend $10 more, I can have 100 pack, like I said. So I don't really know, but I will continue buying the 10 pocket page from meowcafe, obviously, because I really do enjoy it. And they just look so much nicer in this. And I will be happy when I don't have this flap. But like I said, for the most part, my collection is pretty complete. So it's not gonna bother me having to come over into all these pages and lifting up the flap a lot. Like I said, I think if I was in here a lot, I think like this would eventually just start staying up maybe. But also I think that it wouldn't be too much a problem if like the weight of other stuff is flattening it back out. So honestly, I think it'll be fine, but I'm not gonna be in here too much, so I definitely won't even notice it. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. We will keep this page how it is. This is extra pobs. This line is pobs, but because I didn't want like an extra row, like I didn't want a blank row on here, and these fit perfectly in the regular like sleeves, I wanted to include them here, but I didn't want a new era to like just be thrown off. So because I joined a group order for this album, I was able to have a full set of pobs. That worked out pretty well for Gravity. But these are miscellaneous pobs. These pobs are mainly from when I did join group orders and I was only collecting Haden at the time. Was I ever only collecting Haden? That's a lie. I was never only collecting him. I'm just gonna keep this here because I don't know why I took it out, to be honest. But yeah, when I was collecting pobs, I only wanted Haden. If I was joining like any group orders, I would just join and claim him. And if Haden was ever taken, I just claimed Dongmyeong because I don't know if it's changed because I haven't really like been in the loop too much, but he used to be one of the least biased members, so his claims were always open, so I would just join his. Also, there was like a cutting incident with the cricket, so this one's kind of like, she's a little messed up. Problem with this album, it's a 3-member comeback, but they only did 3 photo cards each, which it still fits in here, but I don't know how to lay it out. This would be perfect for a 9-pocket page. I'm so upset that it doesn't fit. But yeah, I can't do it like Haden, Dongmyeong, Gyuk. It doesn't work that way. And then if I do like Haden, Dongmyeong, Gyuk, it doesn't flow very well. So I don't really, oh my god, this one's more fucked up than I thought. I don't know how to lay this out. Because like it'd be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'm overthinking it and it'll be okay. It's not ideal, but it's what we're gonna have to do for now. I don't know. Maybe later I'll get inspiration. The worst part is that I've thought about this layout ahead of time. I could not think of anything. Also, what's criminal is that I did not pull Haden at all, which honestly is not unusual. I think I have a hard time pulling him. That's really how it goes. See, this is what I didn't like about it. It's just hard to put stuff in. Okay, it's gonna be not that appealing to me, but that's all right, I guess. Maybe when like we actually find the cards, it'll look a little bit more appealing. I'm gonna put this here just because. Okay, doesn't look too bad, but it's all right. This would honestly be the perfect 9-pocket page. I wouldn't have any problems with it. That everybody would fit on their own row. It would look so cute, but that's okay. That's all right. We'll live. We will live. Okay. All right. Now that I did that, these pocket pages are really nice. I just don't like how deep they are and you're like shoving your fingers everywhere in them. But that's all right. For Gyuk's solo, I've had this realization when it comes to a bunch of other groups. I don't really know if I'm collecting solos. I'm not trying, but it's becoming a little bit more of a hassle than an enjoyment. Like I said, Onewe is a little bit difficult to collect for, and then solos I find also just a little bit harder to collect as well. I think it's really worth it, especially if like I can't find them. I don't mind buying the cards that I'm missing. So maybe I will go back and collect Gyuk's solos. I really do enjoy the albums, but I'm just not having any luck with the trading parts of it. So I mean, if they ever get onto Poke Market and any of these like show up, I will. Like I said, I haven't been on Bai in a hot minute, so maybe there's stuff there that I'm just not catching. We can put this here since it's same concept, and then I'll put these two together since they have like little stuffed animals. Yes, so I think moving forward, what I'm doing, and this is kind of what I'm doing with a lot of other group solos, it's just everybody, the groups that I'm standing, they're starting to do solos more, or they are like enlisting. They're a little bit older groups, so they're enlisting, and while they're not making group comebacks, they're doing solos. It's becoming a lot. Like, I already collect a lot of groups, I feel like, so I'm gonna put these here just because, just to fill up a little bit more. But yeah, I think like it's too much, so unless they're biased, maybe I'll collect solos. But for now, my goal, or like my thought process, is just collecting enough to fill out like a row of whatever kind of page that I have. Here, we can do this. Like I still have large inclusions to go through, but we'll just like clean this up a little. For Gyuk's second album, I would just fill up a row of 5 photo cards. I only got 2 in the album, so I would look for 2 more. I was gonna buy a second album so I could get 2 more photo cards. I just never got around to it. His solo, like I said, I was under the assumption that I was gonna collect it, so I'm just gonna keep what I have and go on from there. But yeah, I think for right now, unless things like slow down, obviously the time of like slowing down was when they were enlisted. Oh, this page looks so good. I know it's just fillers, but it looks really nice. So here's the perfect example of what was happening. In here, I don't really enjoy these square postcards. I didn't like them when they were in my standard binder. I don't like them now, but I have the fillers that I can attach them to, so at least they won't be moving around too much. I do like the back of them. It has like their little instruments on them, but it's not the end of the world to not see these, but I do prefer seeing a lot of my collection. Okay, oh, there's that. This is my duplicate. These are probably not going to be perfectly straight or perfectly aligned front to back as well, but it looks beautiful and it's not slipping and sliding everywhere. I hated it. I hated it so much. It made me like not want to be in this binder. I don't know if anybody else gets like that, but if something's like not working, or it's just like it's not how you expected it, I can't. It does not bring me joy. It stresses me out. That's why I really wanted to do this series on doing a little binder cleanup for everything, because almost every one of my binders is a little, she needs TLC. So I definitely wanted to go ahead and get started. I wanted Onewe to be the first ones because, well, I thought it was worse than it was, but to be honest, it wasn't really that bad. I think it was just because I've had those these pages since August that really made me feel like, oh my gosh, I can't be in here. Like the stuff isn't right, but honestly, it really wasn't awful. Oh my gosh, it's so not centered. I definitely have like all this large inclusions like open, and they're always posted, but it's just like not my, oh my gosh, help. It's not my #1 priority when it comes to the collection. Like, honestly, I'm very relaxed about almost every single one of my collections. I'm like never in a rush to ever get everything like completed. Obviously, like there's still a lot of older stuff that hasn't been completed. I guess it's not like super old, but I guess in like K-pop terms, it is kind of old. I need to make more fillers. Oh, let me just hand cut them out. These might not be as straight as these ones are, but that's all right. I'm going to IKEA soon to get another set of drawers. I keep my binders in drawers just because I live in Arizona, so like I feel like everything gets dusty so fast. And then I have 3 cats, so it kind of everything either is like dusty or then like covered in cat hair. I really like the look of binders on the bookshelf, but ah, oh my gosh, I just don't trust it in my house, especially because I just got a, well, I didn't just get, but I have a kitten. He's like a few months old and he is a nightmare, so I just don't want him to get into anything. So I do much prefer just having things in drawers. I feel like it's just a little bit more protection. However, I've run out of space in my drawers, so I'm going to IKEA. I have the Alex drawers, and I really enjoy that. They're really deep, so they hold, you could like stack a few binders on top of each other depending on like what's in there. I think I'm gonna go for a little bit of a longer, instead of it being like taller and like narrow, I'm gonna get it so it's wider and like binders could lay side by side instead of like stacked on top of each other. So I'm really looking forward to that, and then I can really go ahead and start cleaning my other binders. I'm going to get to a point where almost everybody has their own binder. I never thought I was gonna like get to that point where everybody has their own binder. Like for so long, I had collection sharing binder spaces, which I still do, but it's just starting to become very filled very fast. Monster X, for example, they have 2 binders. I think they're gonna need 3. Oh my gosh, it's so crooked. I don't really care. I'm sorry if you do, but I don't think I care too much. But yeah, I don't, that's the part that like I'm stressed more over, is that there's binders that need to be split that way. It's too much, or collections, I mean. These cards, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really understand these cards. Templates are so hard to come by with larger inclusions, but this is from their first album, One, and I don't fully understand like if it's supposed to be member specific. I think there's 5 of these. I can't find the last one, so I gave up, and I think I'm just collecting the 4 that I have. But I don't really know like the actual layout that it's supposed to be in, and I have not like looked it up at all. So I'm just like laying it out how I think it should be laid out. Like they're numbered, but it doesn't like it doesn't flow all the way. Like there's, this one says 3 of 4, and then this one says 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4. So like I don't understand. I don't know if like the one that I'm missing connects all the dots or what, but for now, just because like I said, everything doesn't really go together with these square ones. Where's that? Oh, over here. These square pockets. I'm just gonna, these ones I always take like full creative power on them. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm so hungry. Oh no, I put these backwards. Do I care enough though? I don't think so. Should I just put them backwards completely then? These colors kind of look nicer together. This year, I'm really trying to be good, or well, not be good, but like be on top of my trades. Like I said, Instagram is just so hard to trade right now, but I don't like the thought of trading on Twitter. And I don't really know what other platforms there are. I remember this one platform, I think it's still around, but I remember when it was like getting built up, like I never connected with it, but I think it's called K Collect. I don't know if it's like actually grown to something. It was supposed to be like this whole place where you could like keep your collection up to date. Like, it had templates of like wish lists for albums and like photo cards, obviously. And then it was supposed to, the goal of it, I think, was supposed to replace Instagram. But I don't really know if it grew into something or it hasn't, like, at all. Like I said, I only found it when it was like still in the beginning, like when it wasn't even an app or anything. So I don't know, maybe that's where everybody is now. We have the gravity little clear things. This is my my Youngkoom that I accidentally cut through. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I was using one of like the box cutters. Should I even worry about putting photo corners on this? Like, I feel like it's gonna annoy me if it looks like that. I think we're gonna have to do photo corners for these. I was using like the little cutter to open the albums, and I sliced right through it, and it didn't cut it, but it scratched this. That was awful. It was not a good experience. It was a learning lesson, but it was not a good experience at all. But I did get a duplicate of this, but I'm missing Karen, maybe? Dongmyeong, Hyuk. Oh no, I'm missing Kangkyun. So yeah, I put the non-damaged one up for trade. Because I wouldn't want somebody to get the one that I ruined. I really do like these though. It's a good size. I have sleeves. I bought like sleeves that fit these large postcards, but I don't recall if it fit these sizes. It either doesn't fit these or VAVs postcards, but that's okay. I don't know. I don't really care to sleeve large inclusions. I think it's probably because like for a really long time there wasn't sleeves that correctly fit large inclusions, so things were just in the sleeve regardless. So yeah, oh, it looks so nice. It looks really nice. These look good. But yes, that's all right. I think my other binders are going to be more of a headache, not so easygoing. The one binder that I'm probably not looking forward to the most is Stray Kids, but that's all right. For Onewe, at least Onewe looks pretty good. We're gonna, I don't know, I'll probably look on Instagram to see if there's any sales for the newest album, because it's been a long time since I've only had a few photo cards for a comeback. These ones slide so nicely in because it's all glossy. Oh my gosh. Oh, those look stunning. Stunning. Okay. I need a 4-pocket page. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of these being the only things in a 4-pocket sleeve, but we'll have to get there. Where's my other ones? Why do I only have 3? Or I guess because I used them all, right? I didn't think that these would have to get the photo corners, but I guess I was wrong. They probably would be, actually, I think they would be a little too long if they were in a regular standard 4-pocket. I'm finally putting my photo corners to use. I'm like really bad about large inclusions. Last year, I just feel like I was lazy all around with my collections. So this year, I'm really trying to just stay organized, to stay on top of collections. For a while, I was like so lazy about looking for trades. I would just wait to see if somebody offered up a trade if I posted. And then if I couldn't find anything, after a while, I would just list everything for sale and then buy what I was missing. So this year, I'm gonna try not to do that. I'm gonna try to be proactive about it. I think I'm gonna just put it in the opposite corner to make the page look a little bit fuller. I have no idea when's the next time they're gonna do something of this size, so let's just do that. and then we'll be done. How exciting. So yes, that is my 2024 goal. I think I don't know if it's because it's like the beginning of the year, so I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so productive this year. I'm gonna like be on top of everything. I don't know. We're in February now, so maybe that will start slowly fading away. But I so far have been really up to date with a lot of things. I've haven't missed a day of uploading on TikTok. Besides last week, I was doing so well with YouTube, but look, here I am. Usually I would just like completely go off the deep end when it came to things. Okay, so one, I think I'm gonna put these ones just at the end because they're not really like my favorite, but these are so stunning. They're going in the front. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's do a final flip through and then call it a day. My desk is small, so this is not gonna turn out very well, but here we go. I really enjoy it. I think this is a 3-inch binder and we have so much room still to grow. You can kind of see the back of things here. Uh-oh. That is the best we can do. Yes, oh, I really enjoy it. It looks nice. This the meowcafe pockets seem to be flipping a lot better than the other ones that I had, so I really enjoy this. See, that one was like pretty stiff, but I love the way that this looks. I'm very happy that I finally did this. I'm so disappointed that it took so long to finally move the collection into this. I think I just was like really unhappy that I turned around so fast to get new 10 pocket pages after getting the one that I already had. That I just could not. My least favorite thing about an album is like re-sleeving or removing things. I know people on TikTok are like always taking their photo cards out of their binder and like showing the stack of them, and it's so satisfying, but I just would hate to put it all back. To me, that's like, I don't have fun doing that. So I think that's why it took me so long. I was just putting it off continuously. But I love how it turned out. I love that there's fillers in here, so these large like inclusions are no longer moving around looking ugly. And yeah, oh my gosh, it's like it's getting heavy over there. Okay, we're basically done anyways. Oh, that looks so bad. Oh my gosh, I'm so upset that I didn't have a filler for that, but that's okay. Yeah, this is, like I said, the first video in this series, sorry their heads are a little cut off, of updating my binders. Okay, from here on are the old pages that I'll have to replace when I get into my when I order meowcafe again. But I definitely will be working on this. Obviously, like there's a few PCs missing here and there from the older stuff, but this will probably be my main focus since it's the most newest. We have Gyuk's first album here that fills out the page nicely. This will probably be the only full page thing we have. Like I said, unless it's easy to find on Buy or they ever get added to Pokemarket where I could easily find their stuff, I'll do that. Until then, I'll probably just fill out like this row is his second album. If he comes out with a third, it'll just be 5 photo cards from there. So we have its second album, the IDs from the first album, and then this last page is just miscellaneous. It's really POBs along with the unit photo cards from Alter Ego, just because I can't put them in there nicely. And I do like looking at the backs, so I don't really want to cover them up. I don't know. I just enjoy seeing the back of photo cards. Otherwise, I'd probably put them here, but in the back, they're fine for now in the miscellaneous. If it ever really drives me crazy, I'll think of a different solution for it. But for now, I really love how this binder turned out. We have so much room still to grow in it. And I just feel good that this album is finally organized and has rhyme or reason in here, and we can continue maybe with their new comeback later this year. Fingers crossed. But yeah, that is my OT5 Onewe binder. Thank you so much for watching this video. I possibly might update this. I have a bunch of extra albums, but for right now, I really like how this one looks. It's really cute. Well, not the collage. That sounds so conceited. It's really cute. I did it. Thank you. I like the photo concept for this. I like the blues and the greens. So that's what I meant by it looks cute. Plus, hello, hello. So anyways, I'm gonna go eat because I'm starving now. And I will see you next week for Twice's album unboxing. Hopefully if my Target has it anyways. If not, I don't know what we're gonna do. Probably another binder video, but I'm gonna go to IKEA this week. I'm gonna get the drawer, and there's gonna be more binder cleanup videos in the future. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!